Hello, Magic players. Welcome you to episode number 76 of the Brewers Tavern. Charles, good to have you here.
Good to be here, Mitja. Excited to be here. That was a very nice special we had last episode in 75, where we played what would have been a pretend match to see who would finish third and fourth, rather than just tie for third in the 94 World Championship. That was a lot of fun. But we're back in 76, and I know we both have two really cool brews for today. Yep. What did you bring in the Brewers Tavern for 76?
I brought an 8 troll list, so it's kind of the troll tribal deck in Old School Magic. I guess there are not more trolls than the 8, hopefully.
No, no, but that's really cool, though, because we haven't seen Uten Troll, so that's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, Uten Troll is a nice card. And what did you bring for us today?
So I saw a list that Andy played that was super cool, has 2 cards from the alpha set that haven't appeared. We're going to try to play them together to kind of help each other. Hopefully it will work. It's a red-black list. I'll talk more about it in the deck tech. But it's definitely a different style deck, and hopefully it at least works one game, but we'll see.
That would be great. So let's move on to the deck lists.
Sounds good.
We start with my list first, and then we move on to yours. Is that cool?
Perfect.
So here we are with my list. This is the 8 troll list. I play 2 cards which did not appear yet in an episode. One is Uten Troll. It's a 3 mana 2/2 from the alpha set, and it gets regeneration for 1 red. And the other new card I play in this episode is Boris Devilboon. He's from Legends. He's 5 mana, 3 colorless, 1 black, 1 red. 2/2, and for 2 colorless, black and red, I can tap him to produce a black-red 1/1 creature token, which is kind of cool. I also have in the deck like 12 regenerators, including the Uten Troll. I decided to go also with Walking Dead and Sedge Troll. I passed this time on the full max power. It feels a little bit weird not having like the quick starts to ramp out an Evinral's disc. Hopefully it works. In the sideboard, I did not try something super special. It is all cards which I would also run in every other black-red list. 4 Gloom, 4 Red Blast, 3 Blood Moon, 2 Maces, and 2 Shatters. For the main board, a card which I do not play often is Fork. This is more Charles' card, but I think it is kind of cool to have it in this list as long as I have space for it. And the other cards, I try to be as synergetic with the trolls as possible. So I'm only running, let's count real quick, 4 permanents which can't regenerate, beside disc, of course, and beside the Moxen and the Lotus. So yeah, this is my list. I hope you like it. And I would say we move on to your list, Charles. And Charles, tell us a little bit about your deck.
And your list looks great. I can't wait to see the 8 trolls in action, which we haven't seen. Okay, so this list is a super interesting list. The kind of special part is to try to use a card called Word of Command, which is from the alpha set, 2 black mana, and it basically allows you to look at your opponent's hand, and you can play a card with your opponent's lands only, and you don't care about the timing. So you could, in their draw step, after your opponent draws a card, you could try to cast any spell. So you can kind of try to clear the way for anything you're concerned about. So, for example, you could see if they have a disenchant and disenchant something on the board and then play your Mana Flare afterwards. And you could have them disenchant one of their own artifacts or enchantments. In tandem with that card, this deck plays Glasses of Urza, also from the alpha set, which isn't played before. I don't think it's a terrible card, especially in like if you have like the deck control match to be able to see what your opponent has. It's only 1 colorless, and getting to see your opponent's hand is not necessarily a bad effect on the game, but that should work really well with Word of Command. The rest of the list, we have some creature protection with the Earthquake and with the Mazes, and the Mazes pair great with the Candlesticks, but the Candlesticks pair well also with the Mana Flares. to make just an insane amount of mana, and we're playing a playset of Drain Lives in this deck, which is really cool and special. Which it requires black mana, not just like an X spell, like a Fireball. But the advantage is you're not just dealing damage to an opponent's creature or your opponent, but you can also take their life. So that delta could also buy you time as well as we do a 1 Fireball and an Earthquake, as we mentioned. And there's a fork. So hopefully you could try to get your opponent for full 20 life, especially once the Mana Flourish candlesticks are out. And then you have more creature protection with Abysses as well. But that's the basic idea of the sideboard. Since the deck doesn't run factories or any creatures, I like a playset of Jazams to bring in. Chains in case your opponent's playing with a lot of the draw cards. At least it kind of with 1 out turns draw spells into Jailum Tomes. And the rest of the sideboard, we've seen these cards. Glooms, Greed is great if you're playing against a list that's not very aggressive. And Falling Star Shatter, Bottles, we don't need to speak about these. Red Blast, just solid cards. So hopefully I can get the deck to work at least one game, but I'm super excited to see how the decks do. And I'd say let's go to the Brewers Tavern and let's play some Magic.
And here we are. Hey, hey.
All right, I will take even as always.
Yeah. You start.
All right.
Sorry.
4 is very even.
That's true.
All right.
Pile number 1.
Okay, sure. Pile 1 for you too. So, coincidentally, neither of us are playing all the Moxen.
That's true. I will try.
I will take them all. I don't think 1 land is going to be enough.
Yeah.
Oh, it would have been. But I wouldn't know that.
That's true. But, I mean, as long as you're not running all the Moxen, you need at least like 2 or 3 mana sources.
Yeah, I don't think you could be too thin on that. And you really don't want to take a chance.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Number 3.
I'd much rather have too many lands than too few.
I normally play always around 24 mana sources. My deck building is super basic. I always run like 36 cards plus 24 mana sources. Sometimes more,
okay.
sometimes less.
We'll do this. And I'll say pass turn.
Strip Mine, Soul Ring, go.
Your turn.
Thinking. I mean, pass the turn. Nah. Okay.
Okay, we'll play land.
Yeah. Yep.
Your turn.
So my lands produce double mana, right?
Yep.
Also the colorless?
Yep.
So 2 mana, 4 mana Chaos Orb.
Yep.
1 color, 1 floating. Another 4 disc, and take out your. Yeah, and your turn. Mana Barbs. No, it's not Mana Barbs, it's
Mana Flare.
Mana Flare, sorry. Okay.
Your turn.
Shatter. Oh, sorry. Four mana, 2 Walking Dead,
Yep.
and attack for 2.
Yep.
Go.
Well, Earthquake for 5.
Sure. So those are dead, and we both take 5. Yeah.
Yeah. Your turn.
Uh, 2, 6, 8 mana, Fireball for 7.
Okay. I'm at 6.
Pass the turn. Oh. Yeah.
That disc is very annoying. Your turn.
Fireball? Sadly not. I strip your mace. And I attack for 2.
Okay.
And I play Walking Dead for 2. And pass the turn.
Drain life. You for 6.
Yeah, go to 9.
10. You're at 9. And your turn.
Attack for 3.
Yep. 7.
Pass the turn. In your upkeep, I blow the disc and regenerate my Walking Dead. How does it work with the mana in my pool? Can I choose that my land produces red and black, or is it black?
No. It's either 2 red or 2 black.
Okay. Yeah. Fair.
Your turn.
Swing.
Okay. I'm at 4.
Pass the turn.
I'll drain life you for 6.
Yeah.
10. And you're at 3. And your turn.
With the 1 colorless, I attack for 3.
7.
Go.
We'll strip mine the factory.
Yeah.
Play glasses.
Response, I lightning bolt you.
At 4.
Yep.
And I think that's it. I don't think I can. Yep. Good game.
Whew. That was pretty close.
That was close. Good game.
Yeah.
Let's do a couple more game ones because they're quick.
Yeah, that's true. Man, this drain life is so good.
That disc was really, really bad because I had 2 mana flares in hand. I couldn't play the second one.
Yeah, I didn't pop the disc because I thought, okay, it doesn't matter. Whatever he plays, I want to get rid of Abyss.
Yep.
I mean, that was game 1, so basically I don't know that you have Abyss, right? But
Yeah, not yet.
I mean, I took out the first one with Chaos Orb, the first mana flare.
It's funny. We both have a red-black deck, but very, very different from each other. Pile 3.
Pile number 2.
All right. That was a good game. I will take a mulligan.
I keep that. Yeah, as we said, a one-lander is unkeepable.
And no, that definitely in this way. One, two, three.
Number 3.
Okay, we will keep and put one on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
What's your turn?
Thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Passer.
Interesting. Try to stone rain your swamp. And swing for 2.
Okay.
Your turn.
And I'll pass turn. In your draw step, after you draw, I'll cast Word Command.
I want to respond and lightning bolt you.
Okay. And yep, I cannot do. Yeah. What do you have untapped? Just one land?
I have 3 lands on top. But you in my upkeep,
Mitja?
right? So you can only.
So I don't know what happened.
I still could hear you.
Okay.
You were
so
crystal clear. Yeah, like.
Yeah, there's nothing to. Yeah, I'll play out your. Yeah, nothing. No, I have to play out something.
Oh, sorry.
Right?
Yeah. Untap
So
upkeep. I draw, right?
Yes, Well, don't I have to play? Do I have to play something with Word of Command? I have to, right? Once I cast it.
I mean, you only if it's legal.
Right. So then I have to play out your zombie, right?
But you played it in the upkeep, right?
No, the timing doesn't matter. I played in your draw stuff. That doesn't matter. So I think I have to play your zombie with your factory.
No. The timing of the word of command matters.
I don't think so. You have it up.
Yeah, I have it.
I think the timing does not matter.
You can play it whenever?
Yes.
No, actually, when you said you played in my upkeep, so you can only play spells in my upkeep.
I said that in your draw step.
So at the end of draw, so you see all the 3, but there's still no legal target.
I'm not so sure about. Well, let me just take a look at this quickly.
Yeah, no problem. Because I think you're only allowed to cast legal targets.
Yeah, I don't think the timing matters. So I think you can cast sorceries or permanents in a draw step or upkeep with this card.
Are you sure? Because you're also not allowed to play lands.
Okay, I'm not sure. So we just won't do anything. It does. In this case, it doesn't matter. I'm not really sure. Okay, you can continue.
Okay, I play Factory as a land drop. For 3, I cast Stone Rain on your swamp. But like this. And I attack you for 2. And this is my hand. Wait, I move this up a little bit, and so that the viewers also know what I have in hand. And it's your turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Drawing. Swamp. Like that. I play a Walking Dead. And a disc.
Yep.
And attack for 3. Passed. I'm still reading.
I'm gonna pass her. But take your time.
I draw. Interesting. Another troll. And attack for 3.
Yep.
And your turn.
Your turn.
Thinking. Swing for 5.
I'm at 2.
Pass the turn.
Okay, nothing I can do. Let's get one more game one and we'll do it quick.
Yeah.
We'll do the game.
Yeah. I mean, the sideboarding is not that exciting since, to be honest, I don't know if I would board a single card against your deck.
Yeah, and of course, I think taking out word of commands and some and glasses and putting in Jazams makes it better, but that's less fun. So I'm not going to do that.
Yeah,
because I want to see these cards actually in an episode.
All the viewers are like grown-up Magic players. There's boarding Blood Moons against the Blood Moon mainboard deck. I don't think so.
I'm not so sure about that. 1, 2, or 3?
Give me number 3.
Okay.
Also, I've not seen a single creature, so I would probably not board in Maze of Feet.
Oh yeah, I don't think you would do that. Okay, we'll try this one. Pile 2.
The thing is, with Word of Command, you're only controlling me till the spell resolved. You know what I mean? And I think at the end of each step, the stack is cleared. So that's why you're only controlling me till Word of Command is resolved.
I think that the timing doesn't matter. I really do think that you could play a spell, a sorcery, or
you mean
play a... I don't think the timing of when... So I think you could play the disc in an upkeep. I don't think that matters with Word of Command, but could be wrong, but I don't think so. Yeah, I'm going to keep this hand.
Give me a second. Me too.
Okay. So if I didn't know what you're playing, this is definitely what I would do turn 1.
Yeah.
And your turn.
And I show you a mountain.
Yeah.
Pass turn.
You know that this does not affect that mountain, so
Yeah.
you can produce red just on its own.
Whew. This is
Your
good.
turn.
Go. Lucky you're not playing a black vice here. Okay.
Your turn, and after you draw, we'll look at your hand.
I want to shatter your candlestick.
Okay.
And from now on, I will play with my hand open.
Yep.
Ha. Achso. Ha. Just in case I stone rain your... What do I stone rain? Your swamp or your maze? Your swamp.
Okay.
And pass the turn. No.
Your turn. I don't even have any lands.
That's true.
I guess I have one.
Troll. Pass the turn.
You sure you want to play the troll?
Yes, please. Oh,
Okay.
wait. Ha, lol. There's an abyss. I don't want to
I was
play
just asking.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, your turn. Sorry. This abyss. I need disc first. Yeah.
And we'll say pass turn.
Pass turn.
We'll sinkhole your swamp.
Nah, you won't do that.
And your turn.
Oh, you can't sinkhole my swamp. Ha.
Oh, it's not. It's blood moon. Never mind. I can't do it. That's right.
Swamp safe.
Swamp is safe. Yep. Your turn.
Oh, I can't play that. You still have the abyss. Pass the turn. Oh man, this abyss is so mean.
Your turn.
I'm still losing the library when I play the bottle, right?
Yep.
Pass the turn.
We'll get rid of it.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Your turn.
Your turn. Okay.
Your turn.
I better get an answer right here.
Yeah,
Where this game is over. That is not what we call an answer. That is not good. You're sure gonna get a lot of cards. I shatter your disc.
You need to say it more self-confident. Shatter your disc and put.
This is just an altar on a shatter.
Okay. And he altered it to an artifact.
Yeah. I mean, it's a really good altar. You almost can't tell the difference.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a really good altar.
Shall we play it out, or?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, let's just play it out. Let's have you beat me, and then we'll do the sideboard.
I will show you The swamp.
Well, I mean, I want to see it lose to the Walking Deads and the Trolls. They've not done work yet.
You can't. You can't
Oh,
play
that's good
the.
stuff.
You can't play the City of Brass.
Oh, I can't even play. That's right. That's right. Good
Oh,
call.
and your turn.
All right. Look at this. I can see your hand.
That's fair.
Again. And I can play. Oh no, I can't do anything. Just your turn.
Oh yeah. Mm. Troll.
Yep.
Troll.
Yep.
And swing for 2.
Oh, no, I'll maze one.
Okay.
I'm
Pass
at
the
19.
turn.
All right. Okay, now we can play a city.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. Mitja Greetenson luckily didn't run into earthquake or something like that. So swing. I guess
All
you
right,
take
well,
4.
and I take 4. 15.
I don't want to attack with factory. Pass turn.
All right. We'll sinkhole the factory.
I can fork that, right?
Yeah.
And sinkhole your mace.
Okay. It's your turn.
Oh, sorry. You're seeing everything anyways. Swing.
What's the number?
7.
All right, I'm at 8.
Pass turn.
Your turn.
End of turn. Bolt you.
And I think you have enough, right? Nope. You'll be one short.
I'm short 1. Play land and swing.
Okay, I'm at 1.
Pass the turn.
And that's a good game. All right, sideboard games.
Sideboard games. Let me quick check. I'm really unsure if I.
All right, so I didn't win a game, but one game was at least had some competitiveness in it. Oh man, I mean, Shazams are really tough to play because you have a lot of regenerators. I don't even know if I don't think you can bring those in.
I mean, I can block all day long. Walking Dead is as good as Shazam.
I actually don't think, other than a shatter, I don't think I could bring anything in against you. I can't bring in these because you can block. You don't play white. I mean, you don't have.
I play the city in a bottle myself.
I don't even know. I mean, everything regenerates.
Yeah. Everything regenerates.
I guess there's worse cards on it. It's not like there's a lot of good options here.
True.
I don't really want to take out the word command, the cool stuff.
I mean, you can take out the Urza's glasses, I guess. But
yeah,
because we're doing it open for the first time, I mean,
we're always they're not.
Just for
I think we just leave.
Just for the newer viewers, normally we're trying to play kind of competitive, like on a tournament. So we're not knowing what everyone is playing game 1 and stuff like that. And so we don't know what we have in the sideboards. So that's why I'm not bringing in any maces, because I saw 0 creatures, and this is like, I also bought it in the 2 shatters I had in my sideboard, but that's basically it. Let's see.
All right. We'll take out one. Yeah, well, that's what we'll do. So hopefully make it a little more competitive. All right, I'll be on the play.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the regenerating creatures with 4 discs seems pretty good.
I like them so far, to be honest. I mean, to be fair, when your opponent plays Serendips, you could get super early under pressure. But every deck which runs a lot of ground creatures like Curd-Apes, Urnums, whatsoever, is basically a super good role for you. Because you're blocking mana efficient and they can't kill your creatures. Only with double removal. Sorry? Charles, which pile?
Number 1, you can't hear me?
Oh, now I can hear you again. Sorry, there was a lag in the pile number 2 for you.
Okay.
What is that? I will. I think I mulligan that.
Okay.
And I only have mana sources and 1 bolt. That doesn't seem good.
I like the Drain Life. It's a deck with 4 Drain Lives with Mana Flares and Candlesticks. I haven't been able to get it going, but that could produce a massively big Drain Life. Pile 3.
And to be honest, it's not that that usual to see so many drain lives.
Never see even 1.
Huh.
Because you need swamps.
Mulligan to 5.
Okay, I now know how I'm going to win a game with this deck. Give me 2 more hands without a land, and I'm going to be in good shape.
No problem. Land, Mox, Lotus, Wheel.
If you have to mull to like 2 cards, I think I can win.
Let's see.
Pile 1.
Seven. Yeah, I try that.
Okay, your turn. Swamp go.
Go.
Okay. Cast DT.
That's fair.
Should just get Ancestral.
Yeah, I would go for Ancestral if I were you. I mean, valid choice.
Yeah. Except there's no Ancestral and no blue source. Other than that, it's a good choice. Okay, pass turn.
Yeah. Factory, go.
Okay. Play a land. Blood Moon.
Nah. Okay. Draw. Ha. Uten Troll. Go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I don't want to try to regenerate this. Your turn.
That was a bait, bro. That was just a bait to show you the almighty Chaos Orb on Abyss.
Okay. Oh, it's gone.
And pass the turn. Because you were looking for the Abyss. I know ya.
I mean, I wish I had a regrowth so I can get back that Abyss. I'll just have to play another.
Ah.
Your turn.
Go.
We'll play a land for turn.
Sure.
And it's your turn.
Don Swampo. Go.
We'll take the swamp out.
That's okay.
Your turn.
Yeah, your turn. Fair.
Your turn.
Your turn.
We'll play Lotus.
Yeah.
I'm not going to play a Lotus. I just passed her.
Ha. Play a swamp. Pass the turn.
Swamp. And your turn.
Go.
No. The swamp. And your turn.
Bolt you.
Okay, 17.
Hey, Soul Ring. More mana. Pass the turn. Fireball. Where are you?
Um, um, and one red, one black, one red. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll drain life you for 12.
I try to fork that.
Okay, it's a complete wash.
So, how does that work now?
It's a complete wash. You're gaining and losing 12 life. I'm gaining and losing 12 life.
Okay.
Your turn.
So, what to do? I mean, at least I will just... Can I just dump my hand? 3, 6, 9, 11. This is 12
Okay.
mana. Pass the turn.
So you have no cards, right?
Yeah, but I will leave open 1 black and 1 red.
Okay. Your turn.
Okay. I will lose a Walking Dead. I play another Sedge Troll and swing for 8.
Okay, I'm at 9.
Pass the turn.
And what do you have on the board right now? You have 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Yep, I'm dead. Alright.
Troll power.
Let's try another couple. Maybe 2 more and then we'll do the deck because they're quick.
Yeah. I mean, the deck tech today will be super quick. Maybe for the next...
Oh, yeah. There's almost going to be no deck tech.
Yeah, because there's...
I'd like to see if I can get this to in 1 game, which would be good. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Number 2.
Okay. Number 2. All right, we'll try it.
I can't.
Okay.
God, that fork on Drain Life was nuts. But how does it how does it work when you're at, let's say, 12 and I deal you 12 damage, you die before your Drain Life resolves, right?
That's right, but I was at 17, so
Yeah, I know. I'm just asking. Like, it's just for the viewers.
It's like a spirit link, right?
Okay.
If I spirit link your Sarah Angel and I'm at 20 life and you attack, I'm taking 4 and gaining 4, right? It means nothing. I spirit link your Sarah, I'm at 4 life. I'm taking the 4 damage first. I don't get to gain the 4 life. I'm just dead. Pile 3.
Oh, come on.
Oh, I think you should keep that one. I would win a game.
Yeah, but nah.
Oh, that's the perfect hand. A word of command, you have to keep that hand.
Come on. Give me something good.
L2.
2, 4, 7. Yeah, I think I like 1,
Okay.
2. Okie dokie.
There.
Go.
Make cards, yeah?
4.
Your turn.
It was a lie. I have 7. Hopefully.
All right.
3, 6, 7. Draw 8. Lotus. And go.
We'll single the library.
Nah. Okay.
And your turn.
Swampo. Sedge Troll. Go. 1 second. You have 3 mana, right? Now go. Okay.
Your turn.
Just for the viewers, he has the the glasses, and I will show him my hand directly and every card I draw, because I guess Charles will manage to see my hand after draw. Attack for 3.
I'll maze it.
Walking Dead. Pass turn.
I will cast Demonic Tutor.
Yeah.
Any response? Any response?
No responses.
Okay. Like that. And it's your turn.
Draw. Swing.
Maze the troll. Take 1.
Go.
Okay. Badlands.
Fair.
It's your turn.
End of turn, bolt you.
Okay, 16.
So.
What's your?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh. Thinking. Do you have the drain life? If I activate for black, chaos or pure mace. What? 1 second. What? Yeah.
Whatever you want to do.
If I chaos or pure mace, I swing for 4. You go to 12. I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 mana, and 1 float from the swamp. That is not enough. Let's do it like that. I stone rain your mace.
Okay.
And then I just want to swing.
Okay, I take 3. I'm at 13.
You take 4.
Oh, yep. 12.
And then I try to take out your mana barbs. Mana flare. Still mana flare. Yeah, shatter works, and it's your turn. I'll regenerate a troll with the 1 black.
Yep. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I'll drain life you for 11.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. For 10, right?
Oh, yeah, for 10. Yep, for 10.
Yep,
Go to
works.
10. I'm at 22. And it's your turn.
I fireball you for 1 second, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, for 13.
12. Is it Soul Rings 2, 4, 6, 8, 10? Yep, for 12.
Yep.
So I'm at 10.
No, isn't it 13? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 13.
Oh, yep.
Because I minus the one from the fireball already.
I'm at 9.
And attack for 4.
I'm at 5.
Go.
Okay. And don't think it's going to help me. It is not going to help me, but we'll have 1 floating, and I'll go to 3. And that one's not going to help. I'll go to 1.
Oh.
And this one's not going to help unless you have. Yep. Nope. You have a lightning bolt anyway.
Yep.
Let's play 1 more. Yep. I just don't think I can quite get this deck to work. Not with the word of commands and 8 glasses.
I think that the problem is that my deck is too creature based, and the word of command can't really cast a spell. You know what I mean? Like the only spell you could cast is the lightning bolt in the upkeep. But I mean, the word of command gets better, 100% better, when how do I say that? When you can cast sorceries in the upkeep as instants. But I really don't think that word of command works like that.
Okay, let's.
But if the viewers know better, or you find it out later, let me know.
I think it does work like that, but we'll have to check after. It would make 0 difference for this episode, for any of the games. Pile 3 for you.
Pile 2 for you.
who goes first again? I can't remember who won the last game, or the game before, or the game
Or
before
the
that.
game before, or the game before that. I guess you
Can't
go
remember.
first.
I think I go first. All right. It may be a little while until I play another Word of Command deck.
Sadly, I didn't find Mr. Devil Boon.
All right, we'll just try it. Oh, so bad, but it's okay. Your turn.
Go.
Your turn.
Go.
Your turn.
Go.
Your turn.
Ha, double mace. Give me a second. End of turn, I take out one mace. Play a factory. Play a disc and pass the turn.
Your turn.
I strip your mace. Play a troll and swing for one.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
I'll terror your troll and pass.
Walking Dead and attack for 3.
All right, 16.
Pass the turn. Man, I like these Walking Deads.
I don't want to do that. You're all tapped out. Okay, we'll play Falling Star. And I'll flip this just because it's a Falling Star. And we'll go for your two guys. Okay.
Starfall.
Your turn.
Play Uten Troll.
Yep.
Pass the turn.
Yes. And Blood Moon. And your turn.
Mace and Blood Moon. Huh. Okay, I can live with that.
Oh, I'm not going to be hit by the factory every turn.
But double troll is double trouble. Attack.
Okay. Maze.
No.
Oh, no, that doesn't work. Okay, yep. That's fine.
Pass the turn. Nah, no me gusta.
Pass.
Oh, okay. Untap. Upkeep 1 troll dice for sure. I regenerate the other one and pop the disc.
Okay.
That one is tapped then. And I draw for my turn.
Yep.
Play a mountain, play Walking Dead, and pass the turn.
Okay. Candlestick.
Yep.
And I will say pass turn.
Library, I have 2 cards in hand. I shatter your stick.
Okay.
And I swing for 5.
Okay, you're a troll, and I'll take 3. Go to 11.
Yeah, then it's your turn.
How are we playing word of command? I really do think that I can play something. I don't think the timing matters. Like, I really don't. I'm just going to check with. I really don't. I'm just going to take a look at what Andy said. I think I asked that question. You can. You can.
You can play sorceries as instants?
Yeah, I mean, this is what Andy told me, and I asked this question in the draw step. It allows you to ignore timing restrictions. If we're wrong, we're wrong. I mean, it's not going to make a difference, but I'm pretty sure that's how the card is played.
Do so. I mean, I have 1 card left anyway.
I'm sure it's not going to make any difference. After you draw a card in your draw step, we'll play it like that. If we're wrong, we'll learn.
I draw my card first, so I see the card first. Because I can still respond on word of command, I lightning bolt you.
Okay.
And at the end of my draw, you can play my disc if you want to.
Yeah, I'll play your disc using your factory.
Yep.
And you have a Badland? Yep.
I tapped all the colored mana beside the library because I have 0 cards in hand. But you're allowed to tap however you want.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I would do it. You can still attack. And I'll take 1.
Yeah.
Go to 7. Okay. We will earthquake for 2.
Yeah.
You go to 5. You go to 18. And pass turn.
Go.
Okay. I'll drain life you for 7. So I go to 12. And you're at 11.
Yeah.
And I have 1 card. Your turn.
I stone rain your mace.
Okay.
And attack for 2.
Okay, 10.
Your turn.
We'll sync pull your factor.
Nah.
And your turn, 1 card.
Lol troll. Pass the turn.
Your turn.
Swing.
Okay, 8.
Regenerate. Pop the disc. I have 1 mana floating. 4. Actually, I have 2 mana floating, but it doesn't matter. Go.
Your turn.
Go.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Go.
Your turn.
Bolt you.
5.
Go. Greed is good.
Okay, your turn.
For 6.
All right. I'm glad to be done with this deck. I'm not even close to winning a game. Not
That
even
word
close.
of command feels so weird.
It feels really bad. There's one other idea with word of command, and that's to play an Ankh deck and try to like force your opponent to play lands into Ankh at some point. And I definitely need a long break from word of command. I will try that version.
That feels a little bit like, what did I try? Power Search? When we're...
No, you didn't try it. I told you can't. That doesn't work in Swedish.
Yeah, exactly. It just doesn't work. I had hopes that it works, and I had these weird thoughts that it will work, but it doesn't. It just doesn't. And when I sent Charles the list, he was like, "No, you can't do that." And I was like,
you
"No,
need mana
I
burn.
want to do that." And Charles were like, "No, you can't."
You need mana burn. Why don't you start?
Yeah. My sideboarding is done real quick. 2 shatters in, 2 city in a bottle out. I thought whatever creature... I mean, since he's not blue, I thought he will not bring in Serendips, so I feel pretty comfortable with blocking every black or red creature which comes. Like, yeah, and that's why I kept out also the maces, because I think I saw Blood Moon game 1, and that would shut down the maces anyways. And yeah, like no white, no blue, Blood Moon's main board. So there's just the shatters. Because I saw Candlestick and I thought, okay, he might abuse it, and so I want to get rid of that one instead of boarding in City in a Bottle. Yeah, this is it.
Okay. There was, I mean, most of the cards can't be taken in. You don't have blue. Again, since you don't have blue, you don't have really card draw. The chains are bad. You don't play white. You have more blockers than any deck that you played on Brewers Tavern. These are never getting through. And I'm going to take a bottle out. You don't have bereavement cards, and you're playing bottles. So these cards are just awful. The Shatter is the best card in here because you have plenty of discs. I wish I had much more artifact removal. The Falling Star is just okay because every one of your creatures regenerate, but I mean the cards are so these 2 cards are not good, so it's still better than something. And Greed, if I'm draining a lot of life, maybe I can get card draw for myself and get an advantage, but I was never able to get that done because you're so aggressive. The bottle is really bad, and I didn't want to take out all of these cards. I just took out one of each to give myself a chance to still play them, but not just get stuck with them where I'm just drawing cards that don't really do anything and you're drawing cards that are beating me down to try to make it a little more competitive. This deck is just not very good with the word of commands and glasses. They just don't do enough in Old School, but we will have to find out exactly how word of command works, just for sure. Really cool list for the 8 trolls. I love the idea of every creature regenerates. Really fun. I've actually never seen that before. Thank you, Mitja, for a wonderful episode 76. And I'm looking forward to episode 77 of the Brewers Tavern soon.
Me too. See you next time. And don't forget to subscribe. We would appreciate it. Bye-bye.